Man, my man, this is an update, man, but I got a new little system, so we're gonna try it out, man, see how this works. First of all, I appreciate you doing this with me again, bro. It's always been a pleasure talking to you, man. You always got good things to say, and definitely your time's valuable, so is mine, and I appreciate your time, bro. First question, name, age, and current living situation, bro.
Well, I go by Risin Prodigy. I'm homeless. I've been homeless for about 9 years out here. Total 12.
So 12 years. Like I said before, bro, that's a long time. Can you tell me a little about your journey, man? What was your journey like in them years, man?
Well, there's a lot to learn in the first 2 years out here for it being a different environment.
Yeah.
A different city and all that. New faces. You see some very bizarre things on the first days. A lot of people trying to take advantage of you or get something out of you. And basically, you just learn that most of these people out here is vindictive. Like they like to coerce people into thinking that they need help, when really they're just trying to use you.
Man, I agree with you
They
100%.
accept the conditions they in, no matter how dangerous it can get. They don't care whether they ever have a house or not. Most of us want houses.
Yeah.
We out here forever. Most of us got dreams bigger than this.
Amen, bro. I
Even though
100% agree with you.
It's good and all, but it's better if you own your own land and you living on your own private property where nobody can tell you what to do.
100%.
This is not private property. This is public
Is that
land.
blinding you, bro?
This is
Alright,
public
cool.
land, and with public land, it comes laws of respect. And if you're not willing to respect those laws, then we have chaos, which we have now. There's no order right now, but we're working on order.
100%, bro. I agree with you on that.
The city, the cops, the citizens, and the homeless, we're working on order.
Yep, that's true, man. What led to your current situation, man, if you haven't explained it already?
Well,
Like, what led to you actually being homeless?
mostly me being a vulnerable person, but secondly, people using me for getting apartments and stuff in their name because they couldn't get it. They already messed up their credit. So I ended up basically $8,000 in debt in apartments because one person didn't want to pay his end of the bill.
Damn, bro. That's horrible, man.
And I didn't
hate that happened
realize,
to you, bro.
because I had him in charge of putting I gave him my half.
Yeah.
And he was in charge of putting, all the money towards the bill. Apparently, he put whatever he wanted towards the bill.
And so at the end of the day, you didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah,
And then by the time you knew it, it was too late.
Yeah.
Man, that's
and
crazy.
he already got into it with the person.
Yeah.
Because he's a homophobic person. I don't really have no room to judge nobody. I don't care what you do.
Yeah, it don't matter as long as you don't.
As long as you ain't trying to touch kids or fuck over a woman,
There you
I'm
go.
not gonna come after you.
100%. I agree with that. What does a typical day look like for you, man?
Start off with prayer, meditation, relief,
That's
exercise, and commitment. You gotta have a plan. If you're not committed to the plan, what's the point of waking up, right? You're not supposed to go
100%.
back to sleep until you can figure it out again.
Very true, man. You always got to have a plan. And I always tell people to fall forward, man. Don't fall backwards. At least if you fall forward, you can see where you're falling.
Don't let yesterday's mistakes carry on for today.
Yeah, you definitely can't go forward looking in the rearview mirror, man. You understand? That's real, bro. I like that. What keeps you getting through your times versus just succumbing to the situation? I mean, you said you 12 years, 9 years. That's a long time for anybody, man. What keeps getting you through your times versus just succumbing to it?
That I've created over the years. I call them family because I don't believe in friends. They can snake you at any moment. I look for people that's going to be solid since day one. People that I've never been or never fold. It's real recognized real, you feel me?
Yeah. I agree with you, man. It's hard. There's no friends out there in this game. Definitely. What are your hopes for the future?
I hope to be able to open up my shelter for battered women and children, and I want a shelter for orphans and a shelter for men that is challenged.
So having like a
difficulties.
non-profit, essentially?
All of them will be separated. That way, we don't have no conflict with the men trying to harass the women and children or battered,
100%, yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah. Hey, that's dope, bro. Don't ever stop trying to do that. Keep focused on that.
I've been working on the book since
Yeah.
13. I've been writing this book called Life for Young Men and Women. So
I hope this ain't
hopefully-
blinding you, bro. All
hopefully
right.
soon I'll be adding 12 chapters to that book because I haven't worked on it in a while. So I have to actually restart book 1 and 2.
That's dope, bro. That's amazing to hear. You know, I'm gonna know somebody who wrote a book. That's crazy, bro. That's cool. Heck yeah, bro. I like to hear stuff like that. What is something you wish people understood more about homelessness, man?
I wish they understood that even though there's about 50% of these people out here that's doing bad things, there's still like a heavy percentage of us that's worth, actually helping out. And that don't mean go putting money in their pockets, because some of these people you can't trust. That means you go and provide them for them. Like, I watch a lot of YouTubers that go around looking for homeless people and they'll put them in a hotel or apartment and stuff. And like, do it the way that you feel like you know that they'll do what you want them to do, basically.
That's true, man. Yeah.
Everybody gotta work. You can't just be having somebody bless you and you not working and try to keep that stuff that they gave you.
Man.
You trying to sell that stuff to go get high, or you trying to go do this and that, then you basically just wasted their whole time and purpose. Their whole purpose
preaching
is to
right
help
now,
people.
man.
If they didn't want to help people, they wouldn't help you.
You're preaching.
They wouldn't even stop to look at you like everybody that walk past me every day that don't need. Like, I say hi, what up, to everybody.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get negative reactions, sometimes I don't. And when I do get the good reactions, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
I'm a positive person at the end of the day. If I can make you smile, it makes my day more better.
That was cool, bro. I enjoyed hearing that right there. That was amazing. That was good stuff. What's been the hardest part about being homeless for you?
Realizing that even though my love is so strong, even though I try to carry my judgment like God, like I try not to judge at all, and I try to just love people unconditionally, there's still gonna be those who try to put me out there as a bad person, push me towards that part where I finally snap and just go off on everybody. But I noticed that that's what they're trying to do, so that's the best step of stopping myself from going there. Is like recently, the last couple of weeks, it's been like that, but I have not let it into the enemy. I would not surrender. I would not bend. I would not fold, no matter what. There's no pressure that's been put on me that I couldn't handle.
Man, they say, I don't know if you're religious or not, but they say God don't put nothing on you that you can't handle, man. I always think back on that, you know, when I'm going through trial and tribulations, man, because everybody goes through it. Got to go through it to know through it. You know what I mean? So I've been through, a lot of bad things in my life, and I always used to think back on that, and it kind of helped get me through anyway. Are there places or services that has helped you, or particularly have been helpful at all?
So, Hope's been very helpful a little bit
That's
lately
cool.
with
That's
the
cool.
ID and getting the information I need for me to go back home soon.
Man, that's right. You are gonna. Man, that's a blessing, man. Hate to see you go, because you are a dope person,
But
bro.
I'll be back.
I've met a lot of cool people in my life, and it's crazy that they ain't like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's a trip, bro.
Just
I
God
wish I
tell me.
could do more, bro.
Yeah.
I promise you guys, bro. I wish I could just change everything, bro. But I ain't even got it all like
Don't
that.
worry.
man.
God,
You know
right
what
now
I mean?
He blessing me right now. I'm
Yeah,
going back
that's
home to go get
saying.
the keys to my kingdom, and once I get that, I'll be able to travel and come back and fulfill
Yeah.
as I please.
Yeah,
I don't have
this
to be
is-
stuck. God never meant for me to be in one place at one time. God meant for me to be here.
All over, touch a lot of people. Yeah, that's
My
dope. That's what I see you
My
as.
deliverance is needed. Like I see myself going to mega churches, small churches, all churches. Like,
Yeah.
God wants me to be out there, and I see it now. My whole mission is to help change people's lives just by being there and praying.
You just always have a good sentiment about you, man. It's always smiles, it's no frowns. You always frowns upside down, no matter what, bro. Every time I talk to you, it's just a good conversation. And I can't say that for a lot of people, man. Everybody's mean mugging, mad at something, and I don't know, But I dig that about you, man. Real
One
stuff,
thing
bro.
about the person that try to carry himself like a king, you just the first step to being a king is you got to be able to take all the heat of the kingdom. Because you got to remember,
100%.
just because you was a king don't mean you was liked.
Yeah.
A lot of people try to come after the king, even his own people who lived in the kingdom with him.
Yeah, it's true. Is there a particular experience you've had while homeless that stands out to you?
One thing about homelessness that stands out to me is, even though I'm homeless, still yet, any woman that comes up to me that's just experiencing homeless or been through homeless, they feel more comfortable around me than any other man. They always tell me that. There's something about you that makes me feel more safe out here than any other person.
Yeah, you're a good dude, bro.
I'm like a walking house with a roof over me.
Yeah, you're a good
I have
dude.
the angels all the time. I got Michael, everybody watching.
Yeah, you're a good person, bro. I've met a lot of people in my life. I've been around the worst, supposedly AKA the worst, the best, the whatever. You know, I've been around a lot of different people, and you're definitely a good dude, man. And you know, the whole crew is, you know, yeah, Ramon, T, everybody, man. So, yeah, it's always a pleasure when I can see you guys, man. And yeah, last but not least, bro, do you have a Cash App now, a Venmo, or anything that you can shout out that if someone finds it in their heart to want to, you know, have empathy or compassion for your plight and situation, you never know, man, they might want to donate to you. So we're not asking, we just, you never know.
Well, if y'all want to, out of kindness of y'all heart, it would be accepted and appreciated. I will put it towards my goals and helping people so I can start my journey towards this faster, because I really want to start now. I really wish I had the camera, the equipment, you know. So mine's is a hashtag enchanted, ENCHANTED, and then GOAT, GOAT. And it's all together, not spaced.
All right, there it is. You heard it.
Enchanted GOAT.
Yep, you heard it here. If anybody feels it in their heart, you know, has the empathy or compassion to want to donate to a friend of mine, he's a good dude, man.
My
If anybody deserves it, it's him.
Me and my girlfriend kissing. That's what you're going to see as the icon. My
There it
ex.
is. Yeah, there it is. Please do so, man. Good dude right here, man. And he'll make do with it the right way. Thank you, man, for your time. I appreciate you, bro. It's always a pleasure.
It also help out with helping me get my medication. Like, 'cause my insurance only covers so much. Anything would help definitely towards medication. You know, underwear and brand new socks, because I don't wear the same socks every day. I wear it for one day and then throw them away.
Yeah, I heard that. I always hear about that. You
Underwear
know,
all that. We don't keep that stuff. It's just gonna weigh you down.
yeah, anything to weigh you down.
There's no wardrobe for you to put it in, so there's no point in washing it. It's just a real maintenance. People always gonna donate.
Yeah, that's another thing about being out here. And then I also hear like using the restroom is just crazy.
It's actually
hard.
good practice though, because when I get back in home, I don't see myself causing clutter anymore. I used to be an unorganized, unclean person, but out here ever since the first 2 years back home, even to here, I have been more organized than any person in the doors. Like, I'm pretty sure my room would be back to when I was like freaking 1 to
Yeah, so now
10.
you're so used to just
have my stuff lined up against the wall, all that.
now you're so used to carrying a light load, huh? It's like, man. Well, man, like I said, it's been a pleasure, bro. I love talking to you, man. Tell the fellas, man. Tell everybody, man, love. I miss seeing them around, man. I'll maybe have to go find y'all whatever, bro. But I appreciate I got a chance to see you, man. Love, man. Have a good night, bro.
I appreciate the chance to do this interview. And I love y'all. Thank y'all. God bless y'all.
Man, God bless you, bro.